How's it going, everyone? It's Chris, and welcome back to the F123 My Team mode. And today we're going on to the Miami Grand Prix, our first of 3 home races this season. And again, I just want to say this. I'm pretty sure I said this back in the Australia video, and even in the last episode in Baku. I get it. A lot of you guys want to see F124, or not, maybe not a lot of you guys, but I know that F123 isn't the main game everyone's focused on right now. It's F124. But I made a promise to myself that I would finish the series before moving on to F124. I've done this in the past with F1 2020, where I finished that series, then went on to F1 2021 at the time. So I'm going to finish this before I go on to F1 24. And if that means that I have to, go the rest of this month playing this game, so be it. But all in all, I want to finish this series. And I got a long ways to go, but I'm going to try to make it as fast as I humanly can. We're going to Miami today. Last race was in Baku, and we were pretty fast in that race. Liam Lawson looks set to win it. We had our first sprint race weekend, which Liam did win. We qualified 11th, then finished 5th in the sprint, so we started P4, or we were going to start P5 in the race, but we ended up starting P4 because of some grip penalties. From one guy ahead of us, which I think was Sainz. He got a grip penalty, which bumped us up to 4th. We ended up taking P2 on the first lap. We stayed there for a couple laps, and then Liam ended up blowing up, to which gave the lead to us. And then a safety car came out after Perez and Leclerc got together, after Perez ran right into the back of Liam, and then a big crash ensued. And we were on course to win it. And then we ran out of fuel with a lap and a half to go. I tried to hang on as long as I could to win it, and I just couldn't. There just wasn't enough time for me to save fuel and win the race. So, and I was hoping that I could get out ahead of Piastri, or be further ahead of Piastri, and I could just coast around the racetrack for a couple laps. But he never got anywhere lower than a second and a half, or I think it was 1.8 seconds. He never got any lower than that. He just kept gaining on me every single time, and he ended up taking the lead, and he ended up winning the race. So Liam has now won his second career race. There we go. That being in Baku. So Piastri is the first multi-time winner, and thus far this season, he has scored a podium in the first 4 races. We are close behind him, where we score podiums in 3 of the 4 first out of the first 4 races. We score podiums in 3 of them, and Liam has only scored 2 podiums in the first 4 races as well. But he also had that DNF in Baku. But the points that he got from the sprint really helped him out a lot. So it's gonna be tough against the McLaren driver of Piastri. It's gonna be very, very tough. The season was already tough enough when I was having to fight Liam and Piastri. It's still going to be tough even if I'm fighting just Piastri, or if I'm just fighting Liam. But I think I'm still going to be fighting both of them all the way to the end. It does not matter. But, yeah, so Piastri won the race. We got 2nd, and then Lando got 3rd. The Mercedes cars had a really, really good weekend, or had a really good Baku race. Gasly got 4th, and Russell got 5th. Russell ended up scoring his first points of the season. So did Felipe Drugovich down there. And Kevin Magnussen for Alfa Romeo ended up scoring his first points of the season as well. So we ended up getting 3 first-time point scorers of the season, those being Russell, Drugovich, and Magnussen. So 9 becomes 6. But the driver standings are as follows. Oscar Piastri leads by 12 points over us in P2 and 26 ahead of Liam Lawson in 3rd. You got Carlos Sainz in 4th, Lando Norris in 5th, Max Verstappen in 6th, Sergio Perez 7th, Pierre Gasly 8th, Esteban Ocon 9th, George Russell 10th, Zhou Guanyu in 11th, Teo Pourchaire in 12th, Felipe Drugovich 13th, Charles Leclerc in 14th, Kevin Magnussen 15th, and then Lance Stroll in 16th, the last driver with a point scored. And all that we have left is Nico Hulkenberg, Yuki Tsunoda, Dennis Hauger, Alexander Albon, Logan Sargent, and Nick DeVries that have yet to score a single point thus far this season. Over on the constructor side, we still lead by 142 points. The McLaren's now 128 after both drivers got on the podium in Baku. And they scored a lot of points as well with both drivers in the sprint. and main race. So they closed the gap on us in P2. We still hold the Constructors' Championship lead by only 14 points, however, over McLaren. Then you got Red Bull in 3rd, Ferrari in 4th, Mercedes up to 5th, Alpine 6th, Aston Martin 7th, Alfa Romeo 8th, Haas in 9th, and Williams in 10th, and AlphaTauri in 11th. And for the first time since Season 1, Alfa Romeo has a point on the board, all thanks to Kevin Magnussen, or the courtesy of Kevin Magnussen. They got very, very close in Season 2, plenty of times with Bottas and Zhou, but they were just never really able to seal the deal, and their last points finish leading up to that point was back in COTA with Bottas. So, actually, no, it was back in Brazil with Zhou. So that is how that's how long it's been. But they ended up scoring their first point since then. So congratulations to them. But yeah, so this weekend we're gonna have to fit in a new ICE and a new gearbox. Everything else, surprisingly, is not that bad. But our ICE is not looking good. So I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm going to go on ahead and fit in a new ICE. And I'm just going to fit in everything else that's brand new. Minus a few things. So put in an MGU in a new MGUK, new MGUH, keep the energy store, new turbocharger, keep the CE, change the gearbox, and then there we go. So the reason why I'm doing this is because the control electronics and the energy store are actually really, really good, and the durability improvement is almost like 50%. Everything else is at like 27%, minus the MGUK and MGUH, which is at 49%. But yeah, they haven't even gone up that high either, but it's better safe than sorry. And come towards the end of the season, we might have to use those parts, so really just kind of depends. We don't have any upgrades coming in. However, I am wanting to go through this weekend with the amount of resource points that I have. And I want to try to get the front nose and the diffuser side fences both at the same time. So we can max out the aerodynamics for both the front and rear downforce. So hopefully we can do that. And then we'll be set on go. So yeah, and another thing I did was I ended up buying the next 2 upgrades for the personnel, which is a simulator and fitness center, which they'll both come in on May the 16th, which will come in after Miami, and I think after Imola. I could be wrong, though. But this should help Liam out a lot more. His pace will be maxed out. His racecraft awareness and focus will go up. So his racecraft will almost be maxed out. His awareness will almost be maxed out. And his focus will go up a hell of a lot more than where it's at right now. And I'm just saying this right now. We made a monster. So, yeah. But this weight training actually helps with his pace. And right now, he's at 98 pace. When you add that additional 10 onto his already existing 88 pace, it's a +4 for that, but it only will count 2. So, he's going to be maxed out on pace. So, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to Miami. So, we're going to have to fight him pretty fucking hard, it seems. But going ahead and advance through time. Pretty short weekend lead up to Miami. So there's the weight training. His pace goes up. His focus goes up. Go ahead and skip that. And then we go here. And his pace is at 12 now. Or +12. So he's at 100 on pace. So, yeah. He's a fucking monster now. So, yeah. Ain't got really much else to say. Except it's now Miami Grand Prix. It's now the Miami Grand Prix time. So I'm going to hop on the race weekend. Do practice into qualifying. I'm going to help you guys in the race.
Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and Liam Lawson completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Zhou, Smith, Hauger, Norris, Sainz, Sargent, Magnussen, De Vries, Russell, Perez, Théo Pourchaire, Leclerc, Ocon, Drugovich, Verstappen, Stroll, Sonoda, Albon, Gasly, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
All right, rolling off P4 today, our highest qualifying position thus far this season. I wouldn't necessarily count Baku's P5 starting position as a high qualifying start for us because we qualified P11, but because of the sprint, we jumped up to P5. But this time around, we actually were able to, qualify P4 on just regular pace. However, we didn't actually qualify P4. We qualified P5 yet again. But George Russell actually ended up taking a grid penalty, and he was going to start on pole today. However, that's not the case, as obviously Lawson and Piastri lock out the front row once again. So this is going to be very interesting to say the least. But take a look at race strategy today. Seems like they want me to do a soft to medium kind of strategy again, just like last time out. I could try to do maybe a soft to. I could probably do a medium to soft. Could definitely try that. Let's probably get to like lap 17 and then just run the last 12 laps on a set of softs. So, and if anything else happens, we'll try to get on another set of softs if need be, like if a red flag happens or whatever. But qualifying, as a matter of fact, was definitely very, very interesting because in qualifying, rain played a factor and rain came out, or rain was starting to fall pretty much after we finished our first lap, which pitted us in P5, but everyone else that went out after us got hit by the rain and their lap times were very, very slow, which is why a lot of big names like Leclerc, Verstappen, Gasly, as a matter of fact, are not starting that well, and why Hauger is actually starting 5th today. So, yeah, and the Alphas are starting really, really well, 8th and 9th for Sargent and fucking Magnussen. It's insane. The qualifying just shook up everything, but the one thing that didn't change is the top 2 because they've been the same, I swear to God, since fucking Bahrain. But yeah, I have a lot of hopes for today's race. Y'all know me, I'm American, so it would be nice to win today, but I have one goal this season, and this is a goal that I've had ever since season 1. I want to win all of my home races. Last year, we did that exact thing by winning both Miami and COTA, but we have not won Vegas. I want to win all 3 of my home races this season. So I'm going to try my absolute heart out to win today, just to kick off winning my home races. And when we get down to COTA, we'll win that. And when we get down to Vegas, we're going to try to win that. So I have a lot of high hopes, but let's go on ahead and jump into this race and let us see what we can do. Let's go. So a very interesting thing to point out, before we rolled off the line, I saw that Piastri was on softs, and actually our teammate Liam Lawson's also on softs as well. So I'm going to hope and pray to God that our strategy is going to work out with us starting on the mediums and going to the softs, because it seems like Zhou's kind of got the right idea as well. And I'm just going to hope with how fast our car is, we can kind of stick with everybody, try to pull away. We have new parts as well. Can't really see it right now, but we have new parts. So the goal is, with those new parts, we're going to hope that everything will go okay, and that hopefully this soft tire strategy will play out in the end, because my main goal right now, or for this first stint, is to save the mediums as much as we can, but still pull away, from some of the guys that we have here. And at the end of the day, just come home with a good finish. That's all we can really do, right? So just gotta hope and pray to God we can do that. Don't ask me why my game just froze right there, but we got out front. Liam is coming back at us. Oh damn, we're pulling him on the straight. It didn't turn off my ERS for some reason. I don't know why. Got a 1-2 going on here. Piastri's all the way back down in 5th. Him and Liam did not get off the line very well. But me and Joe got a mega start. Jumped both of them. Liam making a move to the inside. Try to pinch him. Oh, he's still there. Fuck me. He was still there. Well, Liam got us there, and Joe almost got us too. Yeah, she's going at it with Joe. Oh man, Liam went defensive, but it also compromised his racing line too. Oh shit. This is gonna be a pain. Getting around Liam. I just took the bowler with me. Hello. Get out from underneath my car, please. Thank you. Joe's still hanging tough at 3rd. I'm shocked. Oh, could get Lawson on the straight, but he'll have the lead for now. He's an entire second lap faster than me. Oh my god. Alright, well, Leclerc is even faster. Well, Liam's just driving away. I'm going to try to keep it ahead of Joe and Piastri as best I can here. Thank God for the straight line speed, am I right? Fuck no. Piastri and Joe going at it. Damn, I'm just using up all of my deploy, dude. Fucking hell. They're going back at it again, Piastri and Joe. Piastri got him. But I think Joe's definitely going to have a run on him down the straight. They make contact back there. And Piastri holds it. I'm shocked that they haven't had to make a pit stop yet for damage. Fucking hell. Either Piastri or Joe. But yeah, Piastri just got the spot, held it. Good job to him. Frames are still going away. I don't know why. It's so fucking irritating, dude. My frames will eventually come back. There we go. Well, I mean, I think Oscar got DRS off of me, so that's always fun. It's a section of the track that I can either get down or I can't get down. Got away from him there on the straight, but not by much. Just kind of hoping that those saws will die out sooner rather than later. Kind of praying at this point, but I don't know if it'll happen. I felt the car just wanted to go straight right there. That's insane. I literally saw the car just not even bother turning and it just went forward. That's crazy. He'll have DRS on me on this straight, but I could probably get away from him a little bit. Yeah, I'll be able to stay ahead. No biggie. Piastri's probably going to get me on this straight. I could probably stay ahead of him, but I also don't have enough ERS to play with. Just managed to stay ahead of him through there. I was actually kind of shocked he was going to go for the move right there. We're able to hold it as I smack the wall. Shockingly, he's staying behind me. I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, I braked. I don't know what the game wants from me, but I braked going into the corner. Liam's almost 5 seconds ahead of us. But I know at some point he's gonna have to pit. I just don't know when. We gotta wait 7 laps to fucking pit. I would think that if once we hit our pit stop, we can, depending on how many places we'll lose, can just drive our way back up through here and grab these spots, but I don't even know if that's gonna happen. Need a fucking miracle at this rate to even catch Liam on a set of softs. And especially if I'm gonna be continuing to be this bad. I don't know, man. I don't want to say it's a lost cause, but it's slowly getting there at this rate. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. Lando's also catching us as well, I just realized. But he's slowly catching us. He's not catching us at like a rapid pace. I am trying to hold position over Piastri here. By a lot. Just hoping those soft tires eventually go away on that McLaren. I don't even think they will. Because he still gains time on me through there. Yeah, Lando's getting closer and closer. He actually wasn't as close to me this time around like the previous times. But something tells me he might get back up to us. It's just a matter of if and when.
You've lost some time.
Lando came in. Managed to stay ahead of Piastri there. These mediums are screaming at me right now. But Dennis Hauger and the Haas, man, look at him go. I mean, he's P5 right now, but when Lando pitted, he was P6. I think. I don't know if he lost any positions, but
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start.
if he didn't lose that many off the start, then he's really fucking good. I'm gonna just say that right now. Haas made a good decision to take him. Able to get away from Piastri there. I needed to. I need to be able to get away from Piastri. I need to. It'd be nice to not have a car up my ass the whole time. And find my rhythm, because right now I'm just in defensive mode. Liam did not come in, but Piastri does. So, bit odd that Liam did not come in to cover off Lando. But, yeah, Piastri ended up pitting. Him and Perez are on a set of mediums. Norris has now jumped Piastri. So now that puts Liam in a predicament. Does he pit now to try to cover off the 2 McLarens, or what? Because they might get him. They also might get me, and I'm not going to be able to cover them off. Just going to hope that the the soft tires that will be on. Hopefully it'll help us make up the deficit to whatever time we'll lose to the McLarens. And also on our quest to try to run down our teammate. Because gotta try something, man, to run him down. See if Liam pits this time. It is a yes.
Car behind by 8.5 seconds.
Drifting through the fucking corner right there. Damn.
Okay, we're approaching the pit.
We got 2 laps till we pit. I don't know why my game is freezing, by the way. Don't ask me why. Or not freezing, but why I'm losing frames. Just don't ask. Let it do its thing. Oh, Joe even came in. Lando pitted the fastest lap. Does he get out ahead of Liam, though? Does Liam beat out Lando? Yes, he does. I am down on frames. Joe's coming out on the set of hards. Leclerc's doing actually really, really well. He almost just beat Joe out of pit road. We got 2 laps. I try to make something happen here. Try to maybe open up a gap to the guys behind. I don't know what more I can do, though, because my tires are pretty much shot at this rate. I mean, look at that, dude. 40s all around. Fuck me.
In this lap,
alright, pin this time.
Push now.
Liam posted the fastest lap of 126.7. He was like 4 seconds faster than my previous lap. So the lowest I'm going to come out is probably P4. Because I don't think Charles is quick enough to get up to where I'm at to pass me. So I think we'll be okay in that regard. But yeah, Liam and the guys behind, they caught me. But I'm going to try to do something on the softs. I'm going to try to put my head down and do the best I can. Alright. Yeah, we might. Yeah, it says we'll fall down to 4th. Which is fine.
Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay, the officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple...
Oh my fucking god! We just got fucking saved. We just got saved! What the fuck? What? Great strategy.
We've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
We're past the halfway point. We got 11 laps to go! Bro! This red flag just saved me. What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, I mean, I thought I would have a good strategy, and this is a good strategy. Alright, well, we're gonna have an 11 lap dash to the finish. Let's go. I don't know what else to say. I don't gotta pit. I don't gotta do shit. Advance. Fucking hell.
Just a moment, stand by.
Where the fuck did Magnussen come from? Why is he up to fucking second? What the fuck am I looking at on the what the just drive away. Just drive away, me. Just drive away. Just drive away. None of that's happening back there. No. None of it's happening. Just you're off in your own little land. Piastri's on mediums. He's fucked. He's gonna be slow as shit. Are we gonna have a fucking Alfa Romeo podium? We're gonna have an Alfa Romeo podium. There's no way. But Liam got so screwed on the restart again. I'll be damned. I never thought a fucking red flag would actually save me. We all know season 2, I got screwed over quite a bit with red flags. And I lowered it too. I lowered the amount of red flags we would normally get from like upped or whatever to like standard. So
Gap to your
yeah,
teammate behind is 2.4 seconds.
That could have just won us the race right there. In all honesty, gonna try to stay ahead of Oscar as much as I can. I don't have a whole lot of ERS to play with. I just know that I can probably stay ahead of him. And we're off. Damn, Norris got Magnussen for P3, man. DRS will be available, though, so if he sticks behind him, he could get DRS off of him.
DRS has been enabled.
They were close to the fast. We're like 2/10 off the fastest lap. If I could just, like, perfect Sector 1, 2, and 3, we can get it. Ah, damn, Magnussen got passed by Lawson as well. Damn. Oscar will have DRS on me, but if he knows anything from earlier, I'm defensive. I'll go defensive if need be. Coming at 8 to go this time. I think Liam might be able to get Lando, because Lando doesn't have DRS off of Piastri. He's close, but he didn't get it. He didn't attempt it. He did not attempt it. We're just going to try to drive away as much as, or as fast as we can. We're just able to get away from him on this straight, so he can't even attempt to pass down here either. We get sucked so badly in the first sector, but coming out of that second sector, man, it's almost like game over at that rate. Liam got Lando right there.
Green flag.
Oh, there's caution behind. If that causes a safety car, that could be it. Oh, it's an Alpha. It's Kevin Magnussen, isn't it? Yep. Damn. He was on pace for a good finish too. Rip to K-Mag. Rip K-Mag. He almost got her done. He almost just pulled off a fucking miracle for Alfa Romeo or Sauber or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, Piastri was closer that time, so he'll get DRS down the straight, but we should still be able to hold it. We got like 6 to go now. Another yellow behind. Who's it for this time?
Yellow flag.
Is that Lando?
Okay, be aware.
It's Lando.
In the next part of the track, no
He's out.
overtaking through the yellow flags.
Lando's out of the race. Just one lap shy after fucking K-Mag DNF'd. This is turning into something else here. Piastri's gonna try to get us. We went defensive enough, I think. Go off the track a little bit. Come back on, lose the lead, take it right back. Feed him to my teammate. Could not get away from him. From the DRS zone, or detection zone. Liam did not go for the pass. Apparently they made contact back there. I don't know what's going on between those two, but they are not big fans of each other. Oh my god, my car went wide. Damn, we actually cut off Piastri. I would kind of appreciate if Piastri and Lawson just kind of went at it, but yeah, Lawson can't even fucking catch him and even attempt to pass him. I'm losing frames again. Yeah, we can kind of get away from him down the straight, but not by much. Yeah, we could. But we stay ahead of him, so that's good. Car got loose. Too much throttle. Going up through the gears. Just trying to back up my corners. Apparently Max just set the fastest lap. I don't know how the fuck he did that. Took that shit away clean from Liam. Got 4 laps coming to 3 to go this time. I'm just kind of hoping and praying to God I could just fucking kill Piastri's tires with how much he's fighting me, just like the last time. My car did not want to turn right there. It did not want to turn at all. It's also interesting how we're racing the Miami Grand Prix close to sundown. Oh, man. Just trying to pull away, little by little. Yeah, I don't think he lost out to DRS down here. But he is further back. But Piastri just... Or not Piastri, but Lawson just cannot get near him. Final lap, baby.
Final lap. Push, push.
Just gotta get around here one more time. And not only can we go back-to-back in Miami, but we can also start our journey of winning all of our home races in one season. I know Piastri wants to take this win away from me because back in Australia, we beat him for the win. He finished second in that race. He's trying to do the same to me. He's trying to make me finish second, but I ain't having it. I upset him at his home race. He's trying to do the same to me. Oop, shit. Down the stretch for the final time. Even though I hopped the curb, he still has DRS on me and he can still pass me. He's coming. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Oh, my God, we're going to hold it. Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go. First one down. 2 to go. Woo! Hell yeah. I'll fucking take it. That was... We shouldn't have won that one just like Australia.
It was a very important win nonetheless. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs. And that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Well, I'll be damned. Just like in Australia, we should not have won this race. We were, at best, the 4th best car because Liam and Oscar were just way better than us. Liam dominated the first part of the race, too. So, I definitely got to give him that. I have no idea where Lando ended up. Actually, no, I do know where Lando ended up. He DNF'd. But yeah, I mean, just what a race, what a drive. I'll take it. I mean, we fought hard to get that, so... I'll take it. P1 again, 2nd win of the season. The 2nd driver to score multiple wins in the season. Me and Oscar are the ones to do it. Liam can do it as well. He technically has done it because he won the Baku sprint, but we don't talk about it. We don't talk about those. It's just kind of like more points, pretty much. And you don't really get a trophy. You get more of like a medal. So it's whatever. But P1 in our home race, I'll take it. I wanted to win this one again. We go back-to-back in Miami. This one was harder than the first time around, I'll say that much. Yeah, now we just have COTA and Vegas to win and do what I didn't think we could do, which is win all 3 of our home races in a single season. So 1 down, 3 to go, baby. But we get the job done. Congratulations to Oscar for finishing P2 and Liam with a P3 after his DNF in Baku. So we gain... Trying to do the bet. So we gain 7 points on Oscar going into Imola, and Liam only loses 3 on Oscar. So we'll be... So going to this race, we were 12 points behind, so now we'll be 5 points behind, and Liam will now be 29 points behind, with him finishing behind Oscar this time around again in 3rd. Leclerc, really good finish, P4. Good job to him. Russell with another 5th place finish, back-to-back race weekends with a 5th, so good job. Ocon 6. Zhou Guanyu scores a second point, career points with, or second point, the second time this season, Zhou Guanyu has scored points with Alpine here in Miami with now 6 additional points. Teo and that Aston Martin is working really, really well together. Teo has shown that he's doing really, really well. A lot of you guys might think that he could be doing well in the PepsiCo Racing Incorporated car, but I think the Aston suits him better, so... Because he wasn't getting to grips with our cars, but he's getting to grips with the Aston way faster, so... I mean, he has that. Perez, 9th. He apparently had a 5-second time penalty, so... Seems like he dropped from either 5th or 6th and finished 9th, just barely ahead of Gasly, who finished in 10th after starting 21st. Dennis Hauger. He had a great qualifying position, and he just wasn't able to get a point. He got close again. This is the 2nd time this year that he's gotten so close. 11th in Australia and 11th in Miami. He'll get there. I know Dennis will. Yuki came close to points again. Nick DeVries with, I think, his best career finish of 13th. So he's gotten pretty close as well. Logan Sargent in 14th. He got close. Dragovich in 15th. Carlos Sainz in 16th. Holy shit. What the fuck happened? Albon 17th, Hulkenberg 18th, Verstappen in 19th with 3 stops. What the fuck happened? And then Lance Stroll 20th, and the 2 DNFs of Lando Norris and Kevin Magnussen, 21st and 22nd. So, yeah, very interesting. Let's go ahead and check out the standings. So coming out of this race, we are now 5 points back from Oscar Piastri, the championship lead. And I was correct with Liam. He is also 29 points back in 3rd. And then Carlos Sainz in 4th. Lando Norris in 5th. Max Verstappen in 6th. Sergio Perez in 7th. Esteban Ocon 8th. Pierre Gasly 9th. And George Russell 10th. Leclerc up to 11th. Zhou 12th now. Teo 13th. Felipe Drugovich 14th. Magnussen, who almost got an amazing point score today, is still in 15th. And then Lance Stroll in 16th. Kevin Magnussen got an amazing start. And he was 3rd at one point. That's insane. Then you got Yuki 11th, Dennis 18th, then you got Yuki, Dennis, Nico, Albon, Sargent, and DeVries. So that's how this driver standings is looking. And here is the constructor standing. So we extend our gap now ahead of McLaren by now 36 points ahead of them in P2, followed by Red Bull in 3rd. Ferrari is 4th. Mercedes in 5th, Alpine 6th, Aston Martin 7th, Haas 8th, Alfa Romeo 9th, AlphaTauri 10th, and Williams at 11th. So I think some of these guys will still score points. So yeah, but a lot of names that I did not think would score points, like Zhou Guanyu, Teo, Magnussen, and Stroll have scored points. Dennis Hauger's gotten close to points twice already. That's fucking insane. But yeah, one of the hardest races I've had to date. I'm happy we won it, but damn. Just damn. That was tough. 100% that was tough. But we got the job done. We won our home race yet again. We gotta wait a long while until we get to our next home race in COTA, but this is one of 3. Keep that in mind. We're going to try to win the last two. We're going to try to win COTA. We're going to try to win Vegas. We're going to try to win both of them. I want to win them all. This is the first step to that. I want to try, and I hope to God that we can do it in COTA and in Vegas this later on this season as well. So I'll take it. P1, baby. Let's go. All right, so the next race is the Imola Grand Prix, and we have a sponsorship renewal with Neon. And if y'all know the story behind Neon, there's a reason why I'm going to renew them, because I did say it at the end of Season 2 why I kept Neon and why they're red. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool backstory. I like it. I'll have to make a separate video, in all honesty, of like the backstory behind some of my designs or whatever, some certain things that are like colored on my car or something like that. So one day I'll do that. I don't know when, but I'll do it one day. But yeah, so let's go ahead and lay out the activities. We'll get race simulations in for our boy, help him with his experience and awareness, as if he needs more of it for his experience and awareness. But his pace is going to be maxed out, so there's no reason for that. Get a secondary performance review to up his focus. Going ahead and get a secondary PR filming thing, and then marketing strategy conference. So that's all now laid out. We've had 5,500 resource points. The question is that enough to get both of these upgrades? So let's grab the diffuser side fences first. We're now at 3,100. That should be enough. Yep, 2,650. Okay. And there we go. So by the time we get to Spain, we are going to be maxed out on aerodynamics. I wish I was joking. I really wish I was. So now I guess really the next thing we can go for is this fuel tank positioning for the labor distribution. So yeah, that should help us out. So we'll be able to max out chassis. This powertrain upgrade for the fuel technology should come in eventually. So we max out on that, and then we can just focus on durability and get a lot of this stuff upgraded while we're at it. So, I mean, hey, why not? Am I right? But yeah, so I really don't need to focus on being ahead of any teams or whatever, because I'm about to have a maxed out car. So yeah, this is definitely, after Monaco, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something different. I'm gonna say that right now. But yeah, so there's not really much else for me to say, except thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button below for more. Next race is the Imola Grand Prix. I don't know if we'll win there. If you guys have been keeping up with this season, our qualifying isn't the greatest, and Piastri and Lawson are strong as shit, and they are so fucking difficult this season. I love competition, but my god, like, holy shit. The other good news is, it's another sprint race weekend, or other news, rather. I don't know if it's really good, but it is a sprint race weekend, so we got that going. So, should be quite interesting and quite fun. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. My name is Chris. I'm out. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Peace out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. We love you guys so very much. And goodbye.